Simran, the sustainability coordinator at Hirsch. I've been at Hirsch for 6 or 7 months now, but I've been in the sustainability industry for around 3 to 4 years. I guess it depends which day it is of the week. If it's a Saturday, it depends how hungover I am, and I'm definitely doing nothing. But if it's a working week, my alarm goes off, I get ready for work, I walk into work, because it's better for the environment, and luckily I live really close, get into work. I think my day is always different, it depends what's happening on the day. I might have loads of meetings, or we might be out of office, or we might just be doing loads of work. It really depends on what's on the schedule for the day. Every day is never the same, there's always something different. We're really lucky, I'm really lucky with my job, that I get to speak to so many different people and just meet loads of different really interesting people, talk to so many different companies. And so it's a real mix. It's never the same. And then normally after work I'll go to the gym, make something really healthy, and then go to sleep. So I do a lot of yoga. I love hot yoga. I would recommend it to anyone. A lot of people don't like it because they don't like being in hot rooms, but also it's really, really expensive. But I love hot yoga, and I think I really fell in love with working out in lockdown, and I think that's been a really good, it's really good for your mental health. If I don't work out in the week, I feel really frustrated, and it's just the endorphins you get from working out. I think meditation also, even if it's I used to do a lot in lockdown because there's nothing else to do, but I think some people forget when they go back to normal life. It's really easy to forget all the things that you learn. So I think even 10 minutes meditation every morning or every evening is really, really good. I actually need to tell myself that, because now I'm so tired from the day getting to bed and I don't actually do it. So meditation, yoga, and working out, and yeah. I think I've always been really direct, and I've always known from I think it was stemmed from my mum. She's a really strong individual female, and I think I've just taken that on from there. I grew up with 3 older sisters, so you kind of do need to have a backbone if you've got 3 older sisters. I just think I was really strong from the very beginning, and I think my voice has always been really strong. So if I am in a tough situation, I can really talk and explain myself out of it. I think I guess I didn't really get into tough situations. It's really strange. I think it's for me, it's about my mindset. If you think positive, positive things happen. So I feel I'm quite lucky. Tough situations don't really happen that often. I don't think I really have one. I think it's really, really important to have a work-life balance. So obviously everyone works a little bit over, but normally when it hits 5:30, I'm leaving the office. And I think that is the most important thing. That is the best thing about time management, because that actually shows that you can get all your work done and you don't have to stay extra because you've got it in the allocated time that it should be done. And I think I always make a list, and prioritise. And I'll put the top priority at the very top, and then I'll put the lowest at the bottom, and I just work through it throughout the day. So I think that's a really good way of doing things. I think if it's top priority, it's always on my mind, and then I'm always doing it. And then if it's low priority, it'll just randomly pop into my mind that I need to do it. So I guess that's just kind of how my mind works. I had this question, and I thought about this question in lockdown a lot. Simran, what do you want from life? And to be honest, the main thing that I wanted to do is help other people. That is the main thing. That's why I work in sustainability. That's why I love what I do. I just want to help other people, because I was brought up with this. I worked really hard to get where I am, don't get me wrong, but I was brought up with a fortunate life and all these things. So and people don't have them opportunities. So just to help people that don't, and and just be a good person, really. I think it's everything. My job, apart from the admin, obviously, which everyone has to do. My job is really exciting. I'm so lucky. Sometimes me and my Steph, my manager, we're always we're so lucky to have this job. Like we talk to so many interesting people, we get to like go out to like conferences and stuff and like talk about sustainability. And because it's such a new thing and people are learning so much, like sustainability is really new within companies. So the topic's really fresh and it's like every day is a learning lesson. Like nobody knows everything about sustainability because it's like developing every day. So like there's just like I'm really fortunate. Like I love my job. I'm very lucky. Like every aspect is really good. Like I like it all really. Yeah. I'm really lucky at Hush. The teams are great. My manager's really good. I feel like at my old job it was just me, it was no team, and I had to present to the board. And like ideas always going to be shut down because sustainability is like, they think it's like taking your money rather than making your money. So I think that like presenting to the board and actually getting your ideas across. And I think it's a struggle for every like sustainability person. Like if you don't have buy-in from the board for a project that you want to do, you're never going to get the ball rolling, and it's never going to be a whole company effort, and it's actually never going to work. So I think working in the industry for a while, that's probably like been one of my biggest challenges about being like, we need to do this, and they're just like, why? Because there's no proven like stats of like things working. Let's just say for like rental, there's no proof that it works, but obviously we should do it. It's really good for the environment, and like we're promoting circular economy. So there's like I think that's probably my hardest thing, like buy-in from the board. But slowly that will change because that will be the only thing the board will have on their mind. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I like have to pinch myself and be like, remember when I used to dream of this life? Like it was like my dream ever since I was a kid. Like, oh, I want to move to London and I want to work in fashion and I want to like wake up and like look nice and go to work. Like that was my dream when I was younger, and I was like, but I'm living in that life now. Like I'm very lucky, but like I worked really, really hard as well. Like it took me a while to get here, and yeah, I think like this maybe my whole life really. Like I think I was like, I'm dyslexic, and I was like when I was at school, everybody was sort of stupid because it wasn't really a thing back then, I think, and like that was so like I think I was always taught and told that like I'm really stupid, you're never going to get anywhere in life. So I think like that version of me would see me now and be like, oh, you could do it. I think like do it. It's like the best job. It's the future of fashion. Like so there's already so many jobs in sustainability. Like do it now, otherwise in a few years everybody's gonna kind of know and you won't. Like it's the future of fashion. Like 100% sustainability is like the way forward. Not even with fashion, like every industry. Like having this knowledge, it's like you're definitely gonna get a job. It's like, and it's a really good industry to work for. The people are really nice. Like we work with a lot of other brands, and it's fashion, so actually it shouldn't be very nice. But the sustainability fashion industry is lovely, and everybody's just trying to help each other because it's so new and nobody actually knows about it. So like, yes, I would like highly recommend it. I'm really happy that I got into it.